Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean here from SureFire Digital Media. So I want to talk to you real quick about our exclusive leads program and just kind of tell you a little bit about how we operate and what makes us different than some of the other options that you have for lead providers. We've been working in the insurance industry for the last 6 years exclusively, and we've had some amazing results. And listen, I'm not here to say that my leads are better, my approach is better than any other provider. What I am going to say is that our approach is different, and it's very customized, specific for a certain type of agent. We're not looking for any type of agent out there. We're looking for a very specific type of person. Somebody who's looking for larger premium cases, who's looking for value-driven customers, who's looking for quality over quantity, higher premium cases. Looking for value-driven customers. These are the types of higher insurance scores, higher credit scores. These are the type of leads that we're generating. We're not the burn and churn type model where you get hundreds and hundreds of leads. Everything that we do is exclusive. It's delivered in real time. We're seeing 60 to 70% contact rate, conversion rates of upwards of 30% on the first attempt. We have automation systems in place where we drive calls into our agencies. So we have a wide range of strategies from form fills, from email replies, appointment set, call-ins. All of these are different approaches and different ways that we generate leads for our clients. It's really just customized, specific to their business model. So if you're more of an appointment-driven type of agency, we can do that. If you like call-ins and live transfers, we have that as well. If you have more of the form fill where somebody fills out a form, sends it over to you, you call them back, we've got that option as well, or a combination of those. There's really no right or wrong way to generate a lead or to receive a lead. There's just different ways, and we want to make sure that we fit that in with your overall business mix. We use a wide range of Facebook ads, Google advertising, automated processes, email marketing. We've got automated sales and follow-up systems. We're lead generation experts, focusing on inbound leads. So we're more focused on driving leads in versus providing you a list and letting you outbound it. Although we do have that as well, if you're looking for just aged internet lead type data that you can just call out and have do 100 dials a day, we've got that as well. Again, there's no right or wrong way, just different ways. Our exclusive lead generation tends to be the most effective for the type of agents that we're looking for. We use a disruptive marketing approach rather than targeting people based on their search habits, which is what 99% of your lead providers are out there doing. If you go into, and actually I'll just hop on a screen share and just show you really quick, where most of your companies are going to market and how they're going to generate leads is they're going to do something like Dallas, compare auto insurance rates, Dallas, Texas. Insert your city. This is where most of the providers are doing is search-based targeting based on people's search behavior online, whether it be Google, Bing, or whatever. And then here you can start to see all of your lead providers start popping up. And this is how most of them are doing their marketing. And it's not that it's a right or wrong way. It's just a different approach. We use more of a disruptive approach, targeting people who are not necessarily shopping, but they are interested and they've got life events that would create a need to talk to an agent. So we look at things like age, gender, geography, marital status, job titles, industries that they might work in, life events like getting married, divorce, job transition, buying a car, buying a home, different shopping events that would create an environment that somebody would need or want to talk to an insurance agent, but they haven't necessarily gone onto the search engines and typed in the words, compare my auto insurance rates in Dallas, Texas. By the time they get to that place in the funnel, in the sales process, they're typically just price-driven consumers. And like I said, it's not a wrong way to generate a lead. It just doesn't tend to work out for a lot of agents. Furthermore, those types of leads are getting sold to 5 or 6 agents at a time. It's getting sold 8, 9, 10 times before they then sell it to an aged internet lead. So there's no telling how many people have been calling that lead, which is why they're upset, why they don't answer, why they yell at you, tell you they didn't do it. They regret ever putting their information in. And it's just not to say that it doesn't work, because there's plenty of agents that make a living off of those types of leads. But for most folks, it's not going to work out. We use Facebook, Google, email marketing, and we've got an audience network that spans over 1,000 websites to get our ads in front of the right person at the right time. Again, based on their life situation. So we know if somebody just bought a car, bought a house, or got married, got divorced, kid going to college, has a kid. These are all environments and people that we want to put our ad in front of. And we know that, hey, just because they haven't necessarily gone to type the words doesn't mean they're not interested. We just got to get the ad in front of them before they go and do that. Facebook's got amazing targeting capabilities. It's more detailed demographic targeting and interest and behavior-based versus Google is more of a search-based strategy. Google's a fantastic branding platform. The downside of Facebook is that it's not a search platform. So you're finding people who are interested, but they're not necessarily shopping, which means that they are typically a value-driven customer. And while that sounds great, a lot of agents have sold so long on price that when they actually get a customer who's worried about something other than price, we often see a learning curve that needs to be overcome, which our sales trainers and our marketing experts will definitely work with your team and help you get through that learning curve. Our proven customer targeting, using our proprietary analytics calculator, we show you guys every ad that's out there. We know exactly what types of campaigns are going to produce a given result. Like I said, we've generated hundreds of thousands of leads. So what happens is when you start with us, we actually show you the different ad types and marketing strategies available in your market, show you the type of results that they've produced, and we're 100% transparent. We validate every single lead. So you see the ads that are running, you know what the customers are responding to, you know what targeting we're using to get that ad in front of customers. Everything's delivered in real time. It's delivered exclusively to you. It doesn't go anywhere else. There's no other agents calling it, which is why the contact rates are so much higher, why our closing rate is so much higher. In addition, our clients are receiving somewhere between 65 and 75% contact rates on the inbound leads, and we're also able to see an additional 30% of conversion that comes through our automated follow-up. So once a lead comes in, we actually drive emails and drive them to a website that sends you the real-time notifications of every time somebody opens one of our follow-up emails, every time they go to our website to get more information. So you're not only getting the lead in real time, but if you're not able to get in touch with that person on the initial call, our system is automatically following up and cultivating that person exclusively for you. You have access to see all of those follow-up messages, and like I said, you get real-time notifications of everything that's happening along the way, so that you know exactly when to call. We use a scoring mechanism that, based on the customer will get points based on their demographics, based on their engagement with the follow-up process, based on how interested they are and how engaged they are with the system itself in terms of the follow-ups. So the higher the score, the higher probability you are to close that lead. We also tell you the exact time that you're able to reach that person based on their availability, based on when they're interacting with the follow-up process. So it's very, very detail driven, very data driven. But I think most importantly, it's 100% transparent. So there's no question about whether or not the lead is legitimate, whether or not it's exclusive, and what actions were taken to generate that lead. So it'd be like, I would challenge you to go ask any of the lead providers you're working with to validate one of their leads, show you what marketing was used to generate that lead, show you where it came from, show you what targeting was used, and show you a timestamp and an IP address to validate that that's exactly when that lead came in. I can promise you it doesn't exist. We are the only company that does business the way that we do it. We're not an operation that can take thousands of clients because everything is so customized. We're very limited in scope in the number of agents that we can bring on in this program. We can only have a couple of agents in any given market area because there's only so many people on any given time at any given day that are going to request a quote. And so to have 50 agents, say in Dallas, Texas, what ends up happening is we would cannibalize our own campaigns. We'd end up resorting to recycling data like most of these other providers. So in order to stay true to our business model and make sure that our agents are getting the highest quality leads and their campaigns are consistently delivering the types of leads and the quality and the results that they're expecting, we're very limited in how many people we bring on at any given time. Here's an example of a case study in Agent, Illinois, and it just kind of shows you the information that we can get on the lead form. You can see it's very detailed. You can see the person wants quote on auto, home, and life insurance. You can see he's very value driven. You can see that he's got 5 cars. He has a appointment set or requested at 10 a.m. So, we're getting people to schedule their own appointments. We even integrate with calendars. So if you wanted to actually book an appointment on your calendar, we can set that up as well, or they can request it in their callback form that they fill out. We also drive calls in. So it's a wide range of approaches, but you can see based on the type of lead that we're getting, this is somebody who has a good job, is looking at bringing all of their insurance over. It's not just, a 21-year-old in his mother's basement wanting a quote of liability only, single car auto, or a renter's policy. It's not the type of lead that we're generating. Again, 60 to 80% contact rate, whereas the industry is 30% or lower. Our average lead is a household lead, so 3 to 4 items per lead. Closing rates as high as 31%. This individual wrote $73,000 of premium from 270 leads in the first 30 days, $8,000 of premium on an investment of just $683.56. Obviously, right after that, the client doubled his ad spend. Here's an example of a screenshot of our call tracking. So whenever a lead calls in, you'll know that it's coming from our marketing. It's time-stamped. It'll tell you that this is a lead calling from SureFire Digital Media. So out of 11 leads, 6 of them were inbound and resulted in automated schedules. 54% call-in rates typically. When we run a form fill with a redirect to a calendar to book an appointment, we're seeing 28 to 34% of our leads that request a quote book an appointment without the agent ever having to pick up the phone. So, we want to automate as much of that sales process as possible to prevent you and your team from wasting time calling out leads and chasing people around who aren't interested or who you're not going to get a hold of or who are just kicking tires. Our system could clearly identify those types of leads, and our system will cultivate them until they're actually ready to schedule an appointment and get a quote with you. Our average cost per lead nationwide is about $8.50. 26% automated booked appointments across the board, 28% conversion rates in the first 30 days. Just in March, we generated over 1,160 leads for our clients. You can see the various campaigns that we're running for our clients, and you can see they're all at different stages. So some got more leads than others. Some of them just started, but you can see the consistency across the board though. Here's an example of our scoring mechanisms. Shows a scoring system, shows you the information about the individual, where they work, what types of policies they're wanting. And here's the automated process that we use and all of the tracking. So you can see every time they go to the website, every time they open an email, all of these are time-stamped and all of these are sent in real time to our customers. So the website, if you're a captive agent, it's non-branded. It doesn't violate compliance in any way. We're basically just showing you what's going on behind the scenes to generate your leads so that you can validate anything that happens. So if somebody requests a quote from our website, you're going to know about it if it's assigned to you, because you're going to be able to see that. You're going to see exactly when they went to the website. You're going to see when they opened our follow-up emails. Again, this isn't anything for our captive guys that goes out branded to you. For those of you that are independent, we can customize the entire process from the ad campaigns to the emails to the website. All of it can be customized specific to your agency, and all of that is included with our services. So while you're working with us, you'll have a custom website, you'll have all the workflows, the automations, access to all of your leads, validation, real-time notification, live call-ins, appointment sets. It's truly a well-rounded, very robust process. And again, you're brought into the loop, and we sit down with you every single week and find out what your results were, which leads you quoted, who you sold. You fill out a results form. You sit with one of our marketing experts every single week, and we customize the campaigns to fit your specific needs, and we can scale it, as your budget allows. So you can throttle these leads to get a couple a day up to dozens a week, just depending on your budget. So whether you're working with something like $500 a month, or all the way up to $5,000 and $10,000 a month, whether you have a team of 1 or 2, or you've got a team of 10 or 12, we've got everything in between. We work with agents from all major carriers. We're approved vendors with most of your captive companies out there, and we've got a wide range of experience, regardless of what your experience level is, whether you're PNC, commercial, life, health, Medicare, all of that is included in this. The examples we showed you here was obviously just PNC, but I would love to have an opportunity to talk with you further about it. If this sounds interesting, you want some more information, please go to surefiredigitalmedia.com/contact. Schedule a time with us, or go to surefiredigitalmedia.com. You can take a look at our blog, watch some more presentations to learn more about us as a company, and we would love to chat with you.